hoping you're thinking, well, 22, let's put that 9 feet back on before he cut it. And now we're going to find out really how long the pole was. I wanted to make sure we got to number 4. Let's look now, my friends, at number 6. Number 6 is talking about a fence. Number 6. Ms. Godwin, Ms. G, paints a fence that is 81 feet long. Mr. Sendak, he paints a fence that is 56 feet long. How much longer is the fence Ms. Godwin paints? Friends, how much longer? That makes me think right about thinking of like fewer and more, shorter and longer. You bet we are going to get that. I hope you're saying comparison bar because that's exactly what this calls for. We are looking at 2 totals. Ms. Goodwin, 81 feet long. Mr. Sendek, 56 feet long. We're looking at them thinking, well, who's got a longer one? Ms. Goodwin, we can tell she has 8 tens. Mr. Sendek has 5 tens. Automatically, 81 is greater. So we're going to compare them. We want to know how much longer Ms. Goodwin paints her fence. Let's see. I'm going to put a G for her because she has the greater amount. I know that. And Mr. Sendek, he has the fewer. He has 56. And I could even put an FT here, short for feet, if I want to remind myself that we're talking about feet and not popsicles or Pop-Tarts. Now, this circle is still important. It's the longer circle. It's also the shorter circle. It's the more, it's the fewer, it's the greater, it's the less. Ms. Goodwin's 81, Mr. Sendek's 56. How much longer is Ms. Goodwin's? Are you guys thinking about how you'd solve it? You're looking for the difference between them. You're thinking to yourself, 56, I could add on to find out how many more to 81. I could also solve it by going 81, take away 56, and I could find the difference. I could find the longer amount. So these are all choices. I'm going to try this one. 1, take 6. Greater amount on the floor. I have to ungroup next door, leaving it with 7 tens, and I'm bringing a 10 over. 1 is 11. 11 take away 6. Now I can do that. That is 5. 7 tens take away 5 tens. I know 7 take away 5 is 2. 70 take away 50 is 20. You're correct. It is 25 feet longer. And this is, Mr. Sendict is 25 feet shorter. That's how we're looking at our comparisons. Let's look at one more, and this is number 12. And we're still on the story problems. A tree, this is number 12, lesson 3. A tree is 72 inches tall now. It is 12 inches taller than it was last year. How tall was the tree last year? I'm going to make a picture because a lot of times that also helps me. So here's this tree. This tree is 72 inches tall right now. So from top to bottom, it's 72 inches tall. It is 12 inches taller than it was last year. This is this year. But last year, it's not 12 inches tall. Last year, we don't know. We're trying to figure out the last year. So if the tree is 72 inches, but this is 12 inches taller than it was last year, that means last year was 12 inches, shorter. So friends, again, I can go to my comparison bar because I'm kind of figuring out how tall was it last year. Well, we know it was 12 inches taller this year. This year, I'll put this. This year it was 12 inches taller. Oh yeah, 12 is going to go in there because it's the 12 taller. Just like this is the shorter and the taller, the more and the fewer. So this year, we know it's 72 inches. But last year, it wasn't 72 inches. It was 12 inches taller this year. That means last year, that would make it 12 inches. Yep, it would be shorter. So we're trying to figure out what it was. It was shorter. Yep, I could simply subtract. I could take away those 12 inches from this year to get my last year. Would that make sense? You bet. Last year, 12 inches this year. Last year, yep, last year is 60 inches. And then the difference between them is 12 inches. Okay? I know, that's a lot of stuff thinking about that, but that's okay because we're going to get together and talk about the rest of lesson 3. Right now, I want you to focus on the story problems. In lesson 3, we're going to talk about number lines and how we can work around number lines. But right now, this is for you, just to help you walk through lesson 3 and all those story problems. You do your best, all right? Mathematicians,
That's me.
that is you. Have a great day.